It's Madden NFL 24, where we'll see which conference reigns supreme tonight. It's the Bears and the reigning Super Bowl champs under the lights on Thursday night.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Baltimore Ravens. The wait is finally over. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis here. With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they're led out by their mobile quarterback out of West Virginia. It's Geno Smith.
As I remember back in 2013 when he was drafted out of West Virginia, he was coming off of back-to-back 4,000-yard seasons for the Mountaineers. Hadn't seen as much game time in recent years, but at one point, a capable starter in the NFL.
The drive starts with a run from Achane. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Geno now to throw. Quick throw on the slant, but that's behind his man and incomplete. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. So here come the Ravens now, ready to get the football for the first time. Orchestrating the offense will be a man who, of course, won a national title back in his days at Clemson, Deshaun Watson.
And he's exactly the man you want in control of your offense. Excellent arm, good zip on the ball, not afraid to use his legs when he needs to. And what he's excelled at doing is making plays when the first read isn't available or when the pressure's about to get to him.
Now Watson. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. To throw is Watson. Completed out left to Dobbs. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Second down at 6 now from the 42.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Watson. Completes it again to Dobbs. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. To the air yet again, Watson. This one completes Alec Pierce. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, but sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
On first down, Watson. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Here's Watson. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Now Watson. That is caught. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. On first down, it's Watson. This one finds Pierce on the out route. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. They'll run with Gibbs. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. A good run of 6 yards there gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up. Gibbs again. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Jahmyr Gibbs taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Ravens are on the board here first in the season opener. So that a great sequence for these guys to begin the ball game. They force the punt on one end, then come right down the field and score on the other.
And that's a great example of leaning on each other and building a little momentum that way. How about the defense forcing the punt, turns it over to the offense with confidence, and they take it downfield and score.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. They went 3 and out on their 1st drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. Now Smith. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Smith. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
But so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this day?
Well, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sidelines will talk to the signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Watson. Going across the field, he connects with Mechie. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The end result, 21 yards. Now it's Watson. Repeat of the last play, going to Mechie here. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. Now Watson on 3rd and goal. Back in the end zone. Can he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have one challenge remaining. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. And that sack, it goes to Boye Mafe. Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. They'll fake it. Now Smith. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave them with a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr.
And partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack, because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down. Watson now to throw. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. A give right side for Gibbs. Dances by him. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Here now, 2nd and 4. Back to throw, Watson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Pierce. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. From the right hash, this a 31-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Now Geno on 1st down. And they're waving pressure too much. Down he goes. Multiple defenders in there to bring him down as this quarter comes to an end. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught.
No, it's out. Smith lost it. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And his crew will take over with the football at the 35-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Watson. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. Call it a gain of 5. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
Watson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bears will take over possession here up at the 44. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Here's Achane to start the drive. And a lane slow materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Achane here, they stay on the ground. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Well, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
But certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. And Smith's throw caught here by Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. The Bears on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. To the air again, Smith. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This ball caught by Mechie. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Watson. That's complete to Pierce. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. This now a 3rd and 4. A shotgun snap for Watson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 38-yard line. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Watson's throw finds its target, Dobbs. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So
that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
After the interception, here's Smith. On the slant, DeAndre Hopkins. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
1st down, Chicago.
Running left, Achane. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Throwing now is Geno. He finds Hopkins complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Smith on first down. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. Up the middle, Achane. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
On first down, back to Achane. Down to the 42, 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Play action. It's Smith. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Now Geno. That is caught. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Chicago.
Geno now to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
Smith throwing again. And that will be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal there, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
To throw on 2nd is Watson. On the out route, Dobbs brings it in. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
On first down, it's Smith. They set up the screen. Achane has it. Stops short of the 25. The nice move couldn't ultimately free him. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. On 2nd down, here's Smith, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
3rd and 2. Here's Smith. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Now Smith. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down, now in 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's 1st and goal. Smith now to throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener as we'll head down. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Now Deshaun Watson and his offense heading back out there. And he's got to be wondering what happened in that first half. 3 interceptions, very uncharacteristic.
And even the great ones go through phases like this, like what we just saw. And most of them, they have such a mental capacity to throw it out and essentially start over. I think that's where he's headed now.
He's got his opportunity to throw it out. Let's see how he does. On 2nd down, here's Watson. Finds Gibbs on the check down. And he gets his help across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Watson. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. From the 41, here's a 2nd down and 6.
Now 2nd and 6.
Watson looks to throw again. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's Watson. Short throw. He's got Kraft. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
Counter play. Here's Gibbs. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Watson on 3rd down. Got Dobbs over the middle. And he will have a Ravens first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Watson. Looking for the out route. He's got it. Complete to Kittle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
At the Bears' 11-yard line.
From the gun, here's Watson. Over the middle, that's caught by Mechie. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Gibbs will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown.
Sometimes offense, if you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. Now a first down throw. It's Smith. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing now is Geno. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And he will bring this back. It's a pick-6 and a Raven touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick-6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is now 24. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick-6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. Pushing his way through. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Smith. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Raven 38-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down Bears.
Again, it's Achane. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
To throw on 2nd down is Smith. And now here is another interception. Picked up by DJ Reed. And the Ravens will take over here at their own 12-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
To throw on 2nd is Watson. Going underneath. Gibbs has it. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Watson now to throw. His throw incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Now a throw here to his running back. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
In the early days of the NFL, you could easily blame these drops on maybe some uneven or uncertain lighting in a stadium. Not anymore. The lights are pretty good.
Yeah, they're great here at night, but his second drop, indeed, not a good look. So a change of possession here on the punt, and the Bears take over. The Chicago offense set to get started. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. It'll be a gain of 5. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. And this one is incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And the Bears are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. After the interception, here's Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
And the Bears first down.
Now it's Smith. And my goodness, another interception. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. But to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with.
And now here's another interception. Jack Campbell with a pick. And the Bears are going to have it here at their own 15. Boy, they get him wet again, Charles. 5 interceptions in this game. You rarely see this, maybe a couple of times in a season, but this defense, they've been fantastic.
It's certainly an example of watching a defense that is in the zone, right? We use that term so often, but most of the time it's for people who are on offense. In this case, it's a defense as a whole, all locked in with each other, all ready to go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Open man here is Conklin. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. From the gun, here's Smith. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing again is Smith.
A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout that's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. Down to about the 45.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves them with 3rd down and just a yard to go.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he's able to get the 1st before he's taken down at the 36.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 36-yard line.
Another run for Gibbs here.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 14.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Now Achane on 1st and 10.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
The tackle made at his own 5-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
A run straight ahead with Achane.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped.
60 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
21 yards. 1st down, Bears.
Now Geno on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Here's Smith.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Now 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Smith.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st down.
Again, Smith. And a quick throw here, that's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Ravens' 28-yard line.
Now Geno. Touchdown! DK down number 50.
And the Bears are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter.
Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2. Gino's going to throw. He's got it. So they convert to 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. The fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Second down and 6 now. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
On third down, here's Gibbs.
And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. On first down, it's Smith.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Second and 6.
43-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
To throw is Smith.
Catch is made by Hardman.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. They'll fake it. Now Smith. This will be caught at the 2. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bears have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. So 2 scores down, time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in Week 1.
Well, part of tonight was a great way to kick the season off. That before the game, probably as much pomp and circumstance to start a season as I can ever remember. And this is just game one of many to come. Sitting next to you, really looking forward to it.
As am I. Great to be back in the booth with you for another season. Great to get this year underway. You and I both know interesting is going to be the word. An extra week now is part of that newer 17-game season.